here at the pick. Late night here in Wayzata, or I guess Plymouth technically, but playing Wayzata blue. Owen taking face off. Got Nico and Brady on the wings. Grady and Martin back on D. Grady over to Martin. Martin tries to push it ahead. Wayzata brings it across. Fires one on. Picked up by Martin. Skated out and across. Makes a move. Fires one into the glove. That was Grant taking face off. That one, Downey back to Beckett. Beckett fires one in. Neutral ice, Beckett over to Grady. Grady sends one in deep. Downey's there, tries to center, gets it to Grant out in front. Grant fires in a shot. Beckett holds that one in. Ooh. Sniped away by the D. And brought into neutral ice. That's Downey there. Alright, Patrick playing the puck. Wayzata pushing it out, neutral ice, goes to Martin, flings one in, offsides. Alright, that one tipped back to Martin. Martin tries to flip it ahead, picked off by Wayzata. Wayzata coming back, sends one wide of field. Goes back to the Wayzata D. Wow, nice one through traffic, goes wide. Alright, that is picked up by Grady, who sends one up. Held in by Wayzata, thrown in the body of field. Face-off taken by Owen. Martin sends one up along the boards. Gets picked up by Brady. Brady skates it across. Makes a move on his guy. Looking for somebody out front. Waiting. Ooh, sends one in off the goalie. Rebound was out there. That one sent wide by Dietz. Picked up by Owen. Ooh, centering pass to Brady. Off of his skates. Pushed ahead. Dietz holds that one in. Brady throws one down behind. Owen playing the puck. Dietz picks that one. But Wayzata brings it out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Nico. Nico looks ahead. He skates through two guys. Alright, this one coming back Wayzata's way here. They couldn't get off the centering pass. Pushed up by Grant. That's Martin down low. Comes out to Wayzata's D and covered up by Theo. Face-off taken there by Patrick. Gets back to Martin. Ooh, that one sent wide off the boards. Over there to Travis. Travis brings it across the blue line. Dumps it back to Casper, who's got some room. Fires one in on rebound, and second rebound by Travis. So that's going to be, well, from Travis to Casper, back to Travis. 2 times there in front. So that gives Minneapolis a 1-0 lead with about 11 minutes to go here in the first period. That one sent ahead. Dietz has got it. Sends it over to Casper. Casper up to Travis. Ooh, that one goes neutral ice. Travis throws it in. Casper's going to be first to it. That gets tapped out to Wayzata guy, but then pushed back in deep. There's Casper and Owen going for it in the corner. Pops out. Nico tried to get a stick on that one, but comes back Wayzata's way. There's Beckett, far side. Gets it up over to Dietz. Dietz pushes it ahead to the neutral zone. That one gets up to Brady. Brady skates it. Tries to get one deep, but there were 3 Wayzata guys on the boards. Ooh. Wayzata guy makes a move, sends one across. I think we got just enough of a stick on that. All right, that one up to Brady. Brady, oh, ends up shooting it at the head of a guy on the bench from Wayzata. So that's Grant taking face-off. We've got Cam on the near side. Downey, far side. Cam flips that one up. And still battling for it in the neutral zone. Comes into the Wayzata zone, back into the neutral zone. And Grady's going to get called for a trip on that. So power play coming for Wayzata. And that's played up and out of their zone by Patrick. No icing called, so nice play there by Patrick to get that out. That one's staying in the neutral zone. Patrick still applying some pressure. Oh, they didn't put the penalty up on the clock, so we'll have to kind of guess on timing on this one. But I think we killed off about 35, 40 seconds so far. There's Travis on the far side. Wayzata's having trouble controlling the puck. Martin sends it back in, offsides. I mean, they've got to wind that penalty down, right? We've got a minute 39 showing on the penalty. It should probably be like maybe a minute now. There we go. They put a minute and 1 second up on the penalty clock. Over to Martin. Martin tries to get over to Casper. Drops back into the Wayzata zone. Dites there, plays it ahead. Tapped ahead by Owen into the neutral zone and pushed all the way in by Martin. Alright, that one was, alright, there's Beckett. Beckett taps one forward. The goalie gets to it first. That one comes all the way around. Beckett fires one in wide. Owen offsides. But that's alright, we just killed a bunch of time off the clock with that penalty. Face off there, Brady gets it. Nico is the one who won that one. Dite sends it over to Beckett. Beckett looks ahead. That's going to kill off the penalty, so now we're 5-on-5 hockey again. Dites gets that one to Grant. Comes back to Nico. Alright, Wayzata brings it into the neutral zone, fires one up. Oh, misplayed there by Martin, but tapped ahead to Brady. Brady sends one all the way over to Grant, just a little too hard off the stick. Ooh, Grant went down awkwardly into the boards, but I'm thinking he's fine. Alright, Owen comes out with it. Looking to center. No, couldn't get that last stick on it. Alright, Wayzata coming the other way. Grady gets a stick on his guy. He then loses it. There's Cam. Cam flips it up off the boards. 6 minutes left to go here in the first. Oh, then they didn't call the trip on that, which is fine. Alright, Grady plays that one in the far corner. Oh, centering pass. He just couldn't get all of it. Goes back behind. Man, we got to get that out. Alright. Ooh. Alright, that one flipped back in by Wayzata's D. Dites in the far corner, in the near corner, tries to play it out. Gets it up to Casper, who skates it out. Oh, sends it up right to a Wayzata guy. Alright, now it's picked up by Beckett. He's gonna skate forward. Looking for a guy. Oh, just too much. He's got to do something with the puck. Alright. Beckett, that was off the side of the... And there's a penalty for cross check there by Wayzata out in front of the goalie. So Minneapolis will go on its first power play of the night. 4:23 left to go in the first. So 2 minutes on this power play. That one gets flipped to Beckett. pocket, sends one through. Owen tries to tip it. Dietz gets that one over to Brady, who tries to fire one in. Ooh, looks for that centering pass to Nico, just a second too late. Wow. Wayzata just had a really good opportunity there. Went a little wide. All right, so Owen skating after that one. All right, Grady picks that one up, sends it up to Brady. Brady centering pass to Owen off of his stick. Picked up again by Brady, sends one in. Oh, Nico was there. Owen was there. Oh, a whiff over there. Coming back the other way, we've got Grady playing the puck. All right, Downey up ahead to Grant. Got a 3-on-2. Grant trying to center. Fires one in off the goalie. Oh, man. Goal, I think. I don't know who got it or how that went in, but it's looking like Grant. They're going to give credit to Grant on that one. I completely missed how that happened. That makes it a 2-0 lead for Minneapolis. I believe we were still on the power play on that, so that'll be a power play goal. Becca tries to go off the boards to Downey. Picked up by Wayzata. Dietz first to it, sends it back behind Patrick first there. Oh. And that was Wayzata that sent that one all the way back. Into neutral ice. Beckett's going to have to play. That's way offsides. That was Patrick taking face-off. Got Travis and Casper, and Travis finishes that one. That will make it 3-0 Minneapolis with 1:37 left to go. All right, that one fired in by Wayzata into the glove of Theo. Ooh, that one sent through. Ooh, good save by Theo. Travis, far side, skating up. Dumps it in. Oh, Patrick back behind, took a little bit of a hit, but gets it ahead. Oh, another nice centering pass. Dietz tries to send one in, blocked by the defense. Wayzata's got a lot of room off the post. All right, Minneapolis got away with one there for sure. Wayzata putting a little pressure on with 30 seconds left to go here in the first. Beckett going for it in the far corner, picked up by Nico. Kind of goes into the boards by the ref. 15 seconds left to go. Over to Beckett. Beckett fires one in goal. With 11 and a half seconds left to go, makes it 4-0 Minneapolis.
Go, Charlie. Here we go, buddy.
All right, picked up by Nico, who sends one wide. Covered up with 5 seconds left to go. And that'll end the first period. Minneapolis leading 4-0. Starting second period. Cam pushes that one up. Downey playing the puck. Alright, Cam doing a nice job hustling down to get to that one first. And off of his pads as well there. Alright, there was Downey skating it ahead, picked up by Martin, who sends it in. Alright, there's Patrick, first to it. Pops out, gets to Wayzata. Patrick playing the puck. That one sent around over to Grady from Patrick. Ooh, Grady looks too far ahead. Tried to find Casper deep. That one sent over, almost picked by Travis, but then grabbed by Beckett, who sends it across, then gets over to Owen. Owen plays it far side, skates it in. Fires one wide. Dietz over to that one. Gets it back to Travis, who fires in off of the skate of a defender. Back to Travis, over to Owen. Owen gets pushed in the back, and they'll call a penalty on that.
That's ridiculous.
So Minneapolis will go on the power play.
It's a flop, Rob.
Got Owen taking face off, picked up by Nico, sent in then by Owen, held in by Dietz. Gets over to Brady. Brady fires in on the body. Got 13 minutes to go in the second period. Minneapolis 4, Wayzata 0. So see if Minneapolis can keep the pressure on here with this power play. That went over to Dietz. Oh, Dietz fans, but gets it back. Tries to get it to Brady. And that one's sent all the way out. I'm not sure what the call was. Alright, that one comes all the way out. Oh, Beckett tries to hold it in. Wayzata comes out with it. Dietz playing the puck. And Dietz does a nice job sticking with him. Dietz is going to be there. Oh, he just sends one back behind over to Brady. We're still on the power play, so we got to make this move a little bit. Alright. That one tried to go up to Nico, didn't get there, but then picked up by Brady. Ran into traffic. Dietz holds in far side. Flipped into the feet of somebody crawling into the bench, I believe. So 43 seconds left on this power play. All right, picked up by Cam, who drops it over to Martin, over to Grady. Grady skates it back behind, all the way back out to Martin, who sends it over, and back to Martin, who fires into the gut of the goalie. So good job moving the puck, finding an open shot. All right, Grant taking face off, back over to Cam. Oh, into the back into the neutral zone. Martin sends it over to Grady. Grady skates it in, fires off the post. Martin flips that one. Oh, tried to flip that over to Grant, but there was Cam to pick up that one. That's Downey to Martin, but gets back to Wayzata again. All right, Grady picks this one up. See if we can get this out of the zone. All right, into the neutral zone. Grady picks it up, flings one in, on goal. Grab there by Patrick. Patrick looks way ahead to Casper. Casper had tipped that one, so that would get Casper to... Oh. to eventually to Patrick, then over to Dietz, who gets a shot on. Alright, here comes Beckett popping out with it. Alright, that was Dietz over to Travis. Tries to thread it over to Patrick. That one gets sent in by Casper. Alright, Grady playing puck. Alright, that was Grady who sends it up to Casper. Casper over to Nico. Ooh, almost off the skate of Owen. Alright, there was Martin. Oh, centering pass. Grady tries to get into it. Still out in front. And Brady tries to shoot it in. Goes off of a defender's stick. Oh, out in front again. There was Nico deflecting at the goalie. So about 8.5 to go in the second period. Still 4-0. Owen sends that all the way back to Grady at neutral ice. Ooh. Wayzata gets a shot off, but glove save by Theo. That puts shots on goal at 16-7 in favor of Minneapolis. Oh, I thought the ref got hit. I was wrong. All right, so fighting for it down there was Grant. And Wayzata doing a good job handling the puck now. They fire one in. I don't know if that got off the pads of Theo, but that's going to be tapped ahead by Grant, who Grant gets it ahead to. That was to Cam. Just got a little too far ahead. Wayzata trying to make a play in. That was Grant. Pushes it up to Downey. Oh! Big hit put on Downey, just in a bad spot. All right, that one flipped. And they're just going to get a high stick. Face-off picked up by Grady, who plays it back behind over to Travis. Travis taps that ahead up to Casper. Goalie gets out in time, and that'll be an easy offsides. The goalie came out, played that one nicely. Patrick taking face, wins it, sends it in. Casper, far side, playing back behind, looking for that centering pass, goes all the way out. So Theo's going to play that one. Smartly up along the boards. Martin picks that one up back behind, skates it through. And gets it into neutral ice up to Patrick. Patrick skates it in. Patrick fires, glove save. Owen taking face. Nico's trying to play puck. That one pops out. Wayzata making a move. Back up there. Breaks that up. But Wayzata holds the puck. That one tapped out by Owen. Owen still holding it, looking all the way across, gets it over to Brady. Brady back to Beckett. Beckett whiffs on that one. Then he flips one in. And that's going to be another shot in the back. So just under 6 minutes to go in the second period. It's going to be another penalty on Wayzata. Owen took a shot in the back on that one. So another power play here for Minneapolis. Grady rips one and just catches the back corner beautifully. Only 6 seconds into that power play.
Get up, Charlie! Here we go.
Alright, face off. Grabbed by Wayzata. Downey in the far corner gets to it. Helped out by Grant, who sends one out along the boards, and I think that's going to be... I'm going to have to play that. So there's Cam, who hustled down to it. Alright, still popped out here to Wayzata. Ooh, Martin got turned around. And that's going to be a goal for Wayzata. So Minneapolis gets one on the power play, and Wayzata gets one right back here in the second. Makes it 5-1 Minneapolis. All right, there's Casper playing at mid-ice. Tries to get it up to Patrick. Patrick plays it around the defender. Patrick playing along the boards. And that'll be offsides. So, picked up by Wayzata. And they're going to get Travis on the penalty now. And yeah, I think they're just getting Travis on that one. Got a lot of whistles this game. I have a feeling we're not going to finish this one either. We're down to 28 minutes on the game clock, and we're still in the second period. So Wayzata goes on the power play. That is picked up by Grady. Grady tries to flip one out. Wayzata holds it in. Oh, but Grady flips it out, and he's got a breakaway. Oh, and the goalie makes a save on it. Either way, any time here that we're killing is great because we are on the penalty kill. So Nico does a nice job holding that one in, fires one in. We get a couple shots on goal while we're down a man. All right, Owen fires that one in deep and wide of the goalie. We're going to be held in by Martin, who sends one in. So we're getting some shots on goal here. They're not great, but they're holding the puck in, which is all we're really trying to do here. Ooh, Owen does a nice job. Oh, tries to hold it in. Nico grabs that one. He's going to get a shot off. May have gone off the goalie, I'm not sure, but went wide regardless. Wayzata finally gains possession of the puck.
Get up there, let's go!
And they're going to fire one in. I think Theo got a piece of that. Ooh, that one off of the shins of somebody. Wayzata fires one in. Wide. Wayzata doing a good job with the puck now on their power play. Nico tried to go get that one. Oh, that one's coming all the way out. And that should almost kill off the penalty. 5 seconds left in that. Ooh, fired by Wayzata wide. All right, grabbed by Brady. Thought he was going to have some room. Ooh, out in front. And we barely get that one tapped away. Downey's the one who grabs that, flips it out. And that'll be an icing with 2 minutes left. Oh, no ice. All right, Wayzata coming back this way. Dietz with a nice job with the help on that. All right, Dietz picks that one up. Flips it up to Cam, who gets it into the neutral zone. All right, that's going to come back with Wayzata. Well, they couldn't hold it. And that'll be an icing. All right, shots on goal, 20-10, Minneapolis. Ooh, that one ripped by Wayzata. Goes wide. Oh, Theo with the save. Martin, nope, sends that one into the middle. They're going to call that safe. No offsides. But Grady whiffs on that one. And Wayzata's got another open shot at it. Oh, man. He actually had Theo beat there and then just held it for a second too long and hit the side of the net. So we'll take that. All right, Patrick over to Grady. Grady off the skate. 20 seconds left to go in this period. Wayzata coming the other way with it. Travis doing a nice job. Yeah, I think that was Travis. Nice job getting the body on him. That should end this period. So going into the final period, Minneapolis up 5-1. There's only 23 minutes left on the ice time clock, which would surprise me if we can get in a 15-minute period in that. So I expect this one to end early. short on ice time. They're taking their time.
Right.
I don't think we're making 15 more minutes of stop clock.
Oh.
Right, that's your guys' ice time.
Let's go, Charlie!
Wait, the whistle.
Yeah.
All right, going into the third period here. That was Nico far side. Oh, sent in by Brady. That should be an icing. Owen taking face off, gets that to Cam. Beckett tries to send one in off the defender. Dietz sends one back behind. Owen first to pick that one up. Wow. Owen with a really pretty pass out in front to Nico. That'll make it 6-1. Alright, that one picked up by Grant. Oh, Grant makes a move, tries to get it out to Downey. Downey hits it back behind. That one picked up by Martin, who keeps it in. Downey first to it. One gets pushed over. Wayzata grabs it, tries to send one out. Gets it into the neutral zone. We got a 2-on-1. But Grady and Martin do a nice job bottling that up. Oh, that one off the back of the head of a Wayzata guy. All right, Grant coming out with it. Beckett sends one in wide. Ooh, Downey or Martin or somebody threw one right out in front. Good opportunity, but nobody was paying attention. All right, here comes Wayzata. Ooh, nice pass out to the guy in the middle, but Theo sends that one back into the neutral zone. Beckett to Martin to Casper to Beckett to flip one in. Back into the neutral zone. Yeah, they're getting him on a penalty. The big guy kind of just standing there, and he got him from behind. All right, so Wayzata on the face-off. They're on the power play. Wins the face-off. Moving the puck around. Drops it back to the defenseman. Other defenseman. They're possessing it, but they're not creating anything with it yet. Well, there we go. Tapped by Beckett up to Owen. Owen sends one in wide. Nico gets to it, keeps it in. Ooh, Martin plays the puck there. All right, Wayzata skates it back into their zone. Oh, that one off the pads of Theo. And Theo covers. So 11:20 left to go here in the third. Wayzata still on the power play. Bounces wide. Oh, right out in front. Theo is there to cover that. That one off of the pads of Grant, who sends it into the bench of Minneapolis. 27 seconds left to go in the power play. Got Grant taking face. Wayzata possesses. Beckett comes up with it. He's got Grant with him. Tries to backhand. Not much was going on there. That one flipped way wide. And it's 5-on-5 hockey. There's Grant on the far side fighting for it. Brady up to Patrick. Patrick flips it ahead. Cam, first one to it, flips it around, gets it to Patrick. Kept in by Downey. Wayzata sends one into the middle of the ice, and it's just a bunch of Minneapolis guys. Ooh, Grady off of the skates of a defender. Let's get dangerous. But he gets it back. Oh, and Wayzata shoots one wide. Alright, Wayzata defenseman tries to send one in off of Downey's stick. Alright, now picked up by Downey. Right, well, back in, and Theo's going to cover. Picked up by Dietz back behind. All right, grabbed by Beckett, who skates it up. Yeah, just sends another backhand. I gotta look at more stuff than that. All right, Dietz playing the puck. Casper trying to come out with it. Alright, Owen plays that one, tries to center. Dietz, nope. Travis comes up with it, over to Dietz. Looks to Casper. Travis grabs it. Travis skating all the full circle all the way around now. And fires a hard one in. Travis fires another one off the glove. Owen got another one on there. And I think it was finally covered. Owen taking face off. Uh-oh. Wayzata. Yep. Gave him a breakaway there and did a nice job finishing up. But can't give those up. Ooh, fired in, glove save, Theo. 7.5 left to go. But the game or the ice time clock down to about 11 minutes. So I think that's when they'll blow the whistle. Nice job by Dietz there. Gets it up to Cam. Cam back to Grant, who just fires one on goal. Alright, Wayzata picks this one up. Ooh. And there's going to be a penalty on Grant. Got him for probably a hooking, I assume. Oh, trip, I guess. Alright, so Minneapolis down a man again. And Beckett gets that one back up into neutral ice. Good shot fired on by Wayzata. Oh, woo. Yeah, that got a little dicey. Travis does a nice job hustling down to that one, gets to it first. Grady going far side. Ooh, nice job there by Martin clearing the front of the net after that rebound. Oh, there's Travis with a little room. Oh, guy did a nice job getting the stick of. There's Patrick trying to fire one, went high, bounced back to the goalie and covered. Just under 6 to go. Just over a minute left in Wayzata's power play. But face-off in the Minneapolis zone is good. Owen keeps that in. Wayzata coming through. There is Grady playing the puck. Nice job. Casper comes in, cleans it up. Sends one all the way around. 30 seconds to go on this power play for Wayzata. Yeah, I think Martin tried to send that one out. Picked up by Wayzata's D. Oh. Wow. What a recovery by Theo. The first one went off, and then he got another bouncing one at him from the side, and he dove and guessing saved that one by about an inch or two from going in. Ten seconds left to go on their power play. Icing. Wayzata possesses that one, sends one wide. Beckett flips it up to Brady, who Nico sends it up ahead. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Minneapolis still leading 6-2. With 4.5 left to play. That goes over to Becca, flips it ahead to Grant. Wayzata grabs it. Misplayed by Wayzata. Stays down in the Minneapolis zone. Alright, now Nico's got it. I think that was originally held in by Grant, or poked away by Grant. All right, great. Ooh, centering pass. Cam chopping away. Finally, Patrick comes out with. Patrick skates. Does a nice job. Gets that one out of the air with his hand to get it. Travis comes right off the bench. And we probably had 6. So 2 on the power play, or on the Minneapolis on the power kill, penalty kill, geez. One more time, Owen flips that one out. That'll be icing if it makes it, and it does. So that killed off 8 seconds of that power play. All right, Owen back to Beckett. Beckett tries to flip ahead, kind of misses it. And Dietz down below. Now Beckett on the puck. Back to the defenseman. Beckett picks it off, sends it in deep. And it's not going to make it, so it will not be an ice. Nice shot there by Wayzata. Opportunity at a rebound, just missed. Theo does a nice job. There's Martin. Martin gets it up into the neutral zone. Got about 50 seconds left to go on the Wayzata power play. Oh, nice body by Martin there. Alright, that one's still held in by Wayzata. Flipped ahead by Martin. We got Travis going after it. Oh, if he would have kept going, Wayzata whiffed on it and he would have had a chance. Alright, flipped ahead to Brady. Brady makes a guy miss. Got 40 seconds left to go. We are actually going to make it the full stop clock game time, it's looking like. Nope, and Nico's going to come out with oh, wow, good save by oh, and then off the side of Nico had another chance, went off the side of the net. Got 10 seconds left to go. And that'll do it. Minneapolis will win this one 6-2. So, improve their district record, I believe, to 3-0-1 with that ugly tie the other night against West Tonka. Not sure when the next game is. I'm going to try to post it onto the YouTube page at some point here. So, otherwise, I guess ask your families. Good night.